James Gye the Science Guy. James Gye the Science Guy. James Gye the Science Guy. James is cool. James Gye the Science Guy. James Gye the Science Guy.
I wonder how you digest food.
Same here. Me too.
Me too.
Who are you?
You don't know who I am by my lab coat?
No, that's why we just asked.
I'm James Gye the Science Guy. I'm here to teach you all about the digestive system. Follow me!
Where are we?
In Tara's digestive system. I'm just kidding. Ow. Follow me into my office.
Anyway, so what's the digestive system?
Good question, Tara Berber. The digestive system is a series of tube-like organs that convert our meals into body fuel. The function of the system is to help convert foods into simpler molecules that can be absorbed and used by the cells of the body. The different major parts of the system are the mouth, esophagus, stomach, liver and pancreas, and large and small intestines.
I think I remember what the mouth does. Your teeth perform mechanical digestion, which is the physical breakdown of food, and saliva performs chemical digestion, which is the breakdown of larger food molecules into smaller ones by chemicals.
Good for you, Jack. Remember, the saliva comes from salivary glands. Saliva contains an enzyme called amylase that can help the food down its passage.
So let me guess. Next is the pancreas, right?
Wrong! That's a horrible guess, Sabrina. Next is the esophagus. But before we talk about that, each of you, please take a cracker. When you swallow, your tongue and throat muscles work together to push down the bolus down the esophagus, which is chewed up clumps of food. Now, to keep from choking, a flap over your epiglottis makes sure that your food doesn't travel into your respiratory system instead of your esophagus.
Oh, that's why my mom doesn't let me eat while I'm laying down, because my food can go down my windpipe instead of going down my esophagus. Makes sense. Right, guys? Right?
Right.
Yeah, so, does food go down by gravity?
No. Remember? Peristalsis pushes it down, remember?
Oh, I remember now. So, peristalsis are the contractions made by smooth muscles that help push the food, her bolus, down to the stomach.
Right! Wow, Sabrina, you're the only one who hasn't gotten anything right. Yeah. Yeah, and then the stomach performs
Chemical digestion. I remember that. The stomach performs chemical and mechanical digestion, and it has 3 layers of muscle.
Yeah, and the acids in the stomach activate enzymes like pepsine, which breaks down proteins into smaller polypeptide fragments.
Yeah, well, y'all seem to know everything about the system, so I'm just gonna go.
Wait, no, James, don't cry. Because if you're gonna cry, then Tara's gonna cry.
Yeah, James. We need you.
Ditto, you're the most handsomest Asian scientist we know.
Do you really mean that?
Well, you're the only Asian scientist we know, so yeah, I guess.
I'll take it. The part y'all forgot was called chyme.
I'm sorry, how do you spell that?
No worries, no one knows how to spell it. It's spelled C-H-Y-M-E.
Thanks, James Gye the Science Guy. You're my hero.
Anyway, Where was I? Oh right, the bolus gets churned and broken down by the pepsine acids. Once it's broken down, we call it chyme, which is, obviously, the mixture between stomach acids and food.
So it goes to the small intestines next. I remember in school that the chyme enters the duodenum, which is the first part of the small intestines, and mixes with enzymes and digestive fluids.
Yeah, most of the chemical digestion happens here. Also, the nutrients are absorbed in here. The folded surfaces of the small intestines are covered with finger-like projections called villi. And villi is what absorbs the nutrient molecules.
And behind the stomach is the pancreas, and it produces enzymes that break down carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids. The pancreas also has sodium bicarbonate, which is a neutralizer of stomach acids, which makes the enzymes effective.
Assisting the pancreas is the liver, which produces bile, a fluid loaded with lipids and salts. Bile is stored in a small pouch-like organ called the gallbladder.
You're getting it, guys! And after that, the chyme goes through the large intestines.
The main function of the large intestines is to remove water from undigested material left. Isn't the wall of it very absorbent?
Yep, and once the chyme goes through the large intestines, it becomes solid. Poop! And waits in your rectum, or your anus, but not Saturn. Until nerve stimulation makes you start to poop! You'll learn more about that once you get into the excretory system.
That's weird, but cool. Thanks, Gye the Science Guy. I love digestion.
And I love you.
What?
What? Nothing. No.
So, well, anyway.
Yeah, you're welcome. I guess we're done, so I'm gonna go now, guys. Good job. So, call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you.
We can still hear and see you.
No, you can't.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun!
I know, right?
We should totes make a music video about this.
Totes. Yo!
I'm gonna eat some food, and I need to digest it. I'm gonna tell you how to do it.
Go to the kitchen and think, I want some food now, but what happens to it when it goes to my body? Well, that's I'm here to tell you all about it. First is the mouth, the start point of the system. Chemical and mechanical, a breakdown happens here. Mechanical from your teeth, chewing up all in greens. Chemical from saliva, from salivary glands. Then your food travels down a tube called the one and only esophagus.
But wait, how can the food go down it? Well, it uses peristalsis to take the food down the stomach. Stomach continues the mechanical and chemical. The stomach glands release acid, activate pepsine, then the stomach muscles contract.
I'm gonna tell you something now. No, for real, listen up. Let's do the intestines now. Small intestines, the tube that absorbs the nutrients. Those chemical digestion happens in here. The liver and pancreas aren't important in this.
Yes, they are important. Let me tell you why. The pancreas produces enzymes and sodium. Just above the stomach is the liver. It disperses fat and breaks them down.
Oh, I get it now. Then the small intestines lead to the large intestines. Now all we have left is the large intestines. Large intestines then absorb all the water. Now we are done with the system. Kick it to the chorus.
I'm gonna eat some food, and I need to digest it. I'm gonna tell you how to do it.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
James Guy.